Oh, I didn't get my. Sorry, y'all. I didn't get my mouse. Let me get my mouse, y'all. Give me a couple seconds to get my mouse. Doug, what's good? Bradley, Michelle, Ross, George. I always leave my mouse in my book bag. I always leave the mouse in the book bag to make sure I have it at work. West End Wayne in the building. Urban Johnson in the building. How about him? Bradford, what's good? Erasmus, what's good? Nice to see Curry play longer. Oh, goodness gracious. Let me get some water too, y'all. Big time momentum swing, Alicia. I agree. What do I need? Actually, I need a warm water. So I got to tell y'all what happened. Is Duke at home? We got him at home on the road. Don't start doing that. Don't start doing that, Bradford. Don't you dare start doing that right now. We're 2-0 in the ACC and at the top of the ACC. Don't you start looking down the road at Duke games. Don't steal my joy. Stacey Johnson, great victory. I'm gonna go back up to the top a little bit, y'all. Let me do this real quick. Let's see if our boy Rummage is up for a little chat. So I'm gonna send him a link real quick. Okay, so Rummage got the link. I'm gonna post a link in the chat too. Let me do that real quick. I'm gonna post a link. Okay. Bam. Okay, Steve got it. Send the link in there. They got it. Let me start catching up. Vaughn in the building, chat. Good evening, everyone. Tyrone. Damn, did Sam punch one, y'all? Listen, I think Sam's dunk broke the whatever curse we was under. We needed that W bad. I forgot what winning feels like. That's a fact. Where Lawrence at? Lawrence is in the building. Sam with those cuts to the basket. I know. We'll talk about it. Lawrence, go ahead and fire away while I got you here.
What's up, Marcus, man? Great win tonight, man. Like I said this morning, the other day, they better get this win. They went out there, got the win.
You called it.
But you want to know what's killing me, Marcus, man?
I'm listening.
This team got the worst hand-eye coordination ever in the history of basketball, man. Come on.
Go ahead, keep going. Sorry.
How many times they had opportunity to get easy buckets? They kept fumbling the ball. And their footwork is terrible. Terrible.
Are you gonna do that after a win, Lawrence?
If I don't do this, Marcus, man, I'm gonna probably watch the game again tonight. But I gotta say, you gotta find a way to get Curry on the court more.
Yeah.
His physicality down low is amazing because he almost looked like Shane Mahaney tonight, down low. And I told you, Marcus, I was not gonna be down on Noah Locke. I was gonna wait the country play for him to start making shots, and he's making shots. And Sam, it's about damn time, bro. It's about damn time. Cause I saw your little meme when you finally dunked the ball. Bernie Mac said, "Hallelujah."
that's how I felt.
That's the game I want to see from Sam every night. Like get buckets down in the paint, get rebounds, find a way to get to the foul line. We're not asking you to put this whole team on your back to do the little things like you're supposed to. And I can't with your boy Withers.
Oh.
He had opportunities in that game, Marcus, to get at least 9 points. 9 points. And every time they set him up, I don't know. Because when Sam meant that from the ball, trying to go up for that dunk, and Withers, and I don't know what happened on the other side of the rim, we side of the rim. Like Withers had caught that ball and slammed it, and Sam gave Withers a perfect bounce pass. He fumbled the ball, and Withers tried to. I don't know if that a post move or what.
No, listen, and we're gonna have a lot of good film to talk about it, which is a good thing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like we got a lot to clean up.
And I feel like this game tonight is one of those games Louisville should be winning because the ACC is down right now, and the game Sunday is Georgia Tech.
Mm-hmm.
If they had that same energy in the game against Georgia Tech, they're gonna win that game.
Yeah, and Georgia Tech's coming off a pause, but they probably shouldn't have got that extra day they got. Yeah, they got an extra point.
And Chris, thank you, Chris Mack, for working the rep tonight. I've been waiting.
Yep, he did.
Like, I just want to say, great, Jared West. Stop being aggressive, take the ball to the rim, draw fouls. That little strong drought that gets on my nerves. Like you should not be in a 4-minute strong drought against anything this season. Like
I'm gonna talk about that too. On how much of that is player and how much of that is coach. So we definitely gotta discuss that. Lawrence, any shout outs? Because I want to get into the basketball coverage part of it.
Shout out to this basketball team for going out there and putting a great effort tonight for a victory. Let's do it. Let's see them do it again on Sunday.
Facts. All right, Lawrence, get on out of here. So this is what happened, y'all. Really quick. When I started out the live and y'all saw my eyes watering, it was because I didn't have my juice earlier today. So I had to have it this evening. I put this big ass chunk of ginger in my juice. And I just drunk it, right? After a few minutes, I could feel it just burning in my chest. It wasn't just ginger. It was cucumber, pineapple, carrot, ginger. So, I took it and I was like, damn. And I kind of felt it, messing with me. So my coughing and crying was the ginger kind of coming. Listen, I was scared to even look. I do have a cocktail. I was scared to even try it until I got the ginger under control. Mm. Mm. So if I start gagging out of nowhere, don't even worry about it. Don't panic. Sam owed you lunch. He heard the critique of his game about the aggression. I believe that's true. Mac was in the ref's grill. I'd like to see him step up with that. Love seeing multiple players get this on. Listen, that was a halftime adjustment that Coach Mac made. You listen, I don't mind all the criticisms. I'm here for it. But you got to acknowledge that he, coming into the game, he told him to get to the basket. Jared West was getting that paint touch. You could tell the plan was to get stuff going to the basket. During the drought, the thing I will say is between Coach Mac and Jared West, they have to agree to a jump shot number in a row. I know he doesn't like to play like analytic in the middle of the game, but he has to have a shot chart guy on the side that says, okay, 3 3-pointers is the number, or 3 jump shots. You miss 3 jump shots in a row, somebody got to get something going to the basket no matter what. You know what I'm saying? After 3 jump shots. So, yeah, he has to have a guy, just a signal guy. Coach, that's 3. Ross, whoever it is, you got to have somebody that just sits there. Look, one of the managers at the end of the bench. When you get 3 misses, he probably should stand up at the end of the bench and just hold that up. So when Mac looked down there, he say, okay, that's 3. Jared West, when anybody look over to the sideline, they should see that 3. Like, okay, we got to get something going to the basket. He gets something going to the basket, you can sit back down and restart the count. But you gotta aid them in knowing there's too many 3s in a row. And they got an opportunity to get better. And you got a lot of film. You can complain, you can critique, and you can move forward. You can clean up a lot of stuff. Malik was so much fresher because they pulled him in and out. They let Rose play. They let Sydney Curry play. That's why Malik looked fresh. He's starting to get a little, he's starting to feel a little safer on his feet. You can see it, but it helped Malik. It helped Malik to see Sydney Curry out there. It helped Malik to have Rose out there. It really helped. The pace, they picked up the pace. Coaches made the adjustment to keep the pace, the cutting harder off the ball, cutting back to the basket. They cut so much harder. You saw a lot of improvement and in-game improvement. He made the adjustments. So make sure you acknowledge the adjustments he made. Depth. I've been saying it. Depth. It's important. It's so important. And I was so happy to watch him rotate. Like again, I know he likes to let people get in the rhythm of the game, but those substitutions that he started out the season saying, this is what we're going to do, it just kept everybody fresh. And Coach has to realize the substitution of Sydney. When you bring Sydney in, Sydney's been sitting on the bench with 3 other guys. Those 3 other guys are pumped for Sydney. Those 4 other guys that are trying to work their way in the lineup, they're pumped when Rose gets in there. They're pumped for guys to get their opportunities from the bench. So you get the bench into it. I heard Coach Mac say on the press conference, it was good to get the bench into it, the crowd into it. That's how you do it. You go get Sydney. Sydney did a great job on the screen and rolls, working hard. But y'all see how fast the offense looked, or how much faster it looked when you brought in Sidney or Rose, and then brought Malik in. It kept the tempo up a lot more. I was very, very excited with that. Yeah, that's just people on one. I still can't believe Sam didn't dunk the second opportunity. He had a run down the lane more open than the other one, and he didn't dunk it. I'm like, Sam, as soon as you get a step on your guy, you got to be eyeballing dunking that ball. Mason Faulkner. If I was, listen, I might call moms and pops Faulkner and just tell them, listen, tell Mason he needs to run 20 minutes on a treadmill after practice. He needs to run, like he needs to have a guy on him, a timer, like he needs to run 20 extra suicides after every practice. He needs to run, like get his legs as strong as possible. Aztec, you know what I'm saying? Like get his legs as strong as possible. Get his conditioning. Listen, because here's the thing. Don't wait, Mason. Don't wait until you're trying to get on an NBA team or you're trying to get in the summer league and then get with an agent and then all of a sudden your conditioning goes up. Get your conditioning in now and watch how much his game picks up, his explosion. He needs to run a lot of extra sprints and his game will really, really go to a next level. Like I said, I think Matt Cross probably needs some extra wind sprints. But Coach Mack did say you could tell which guys were kind of affected by COVID more. But Mason Faulkner, who did good get to the bucket, because he is good at getting to the bucket and getting physical contact, things going to the basket. But I would get him some extra conditioning work in for sure. Some extra leg work, conditioning work, big time. Yeah, and West took it to the back. It's like, hey, y'all, sometimes you're not going to get the call. But Coach Mack made them keep going to the basket in the second half. They stopped going to the basket in the first half after they didn't get the calls. So that was something you could see from the beginning. I like it. But he has to attack the basket. He's not like those guys are not all these open looks that you end up getting on threes. They start with attacking the basket. Proud of the game plan for sure. They fought better through the picks. Still a lot to be desired. I thought so too. I think he brought some confidence. I do think he brought confidence. Yep, you gotta get Rose them minutes. You gotta get Curry them minutes. You got to. Jalen Withers. He played better when everybody else was picking up the tempo, but I would get the ball out of Jalen Withers' hands in transition because he is being too casual with the basketball, and everybody else cut a lot harder. They picked up their cutting. Everybody else off the ball picked up their cutting. I still think Withers needs to catch up with the rest of the team's intensity. Yeah, they roll to the basket and they go physical, and they got better hands. They got a lot better hands than Malik. Yeah. That's how you get the bench involved. You throw. Yeah, good win. He does look. He looks lost. Donnell, I'm starting to think so too. Dre didn't play well. Listen, that kid was getting a lot of isolation. And here's the thing. Dre was just looking to get one basket up close. That's why he kept on doing the extra move. Like he would get somebody in the air. I would tell Dre, get fouled. Make sure you get fouled. Or use the glass when you do the extra. Here's the other problem with Dre Davis. They're scouting out his right hand. They know he wants to go back to his right hand. They're getting all the way on his right hand side. So that's why he was spinning back. And then when he spent back, he looked like he didn't know what to do with it. The scouting report is going to take away his right hand. Big time, big time, big time. So he just is going to have to either just Latrell Sprewell it and get lower without pushing off and clearing out, or he's going to have to get a jump hook right in the middle of that lane. You know, shoot that fadeaway. Be confident. He was just trying to get a point blank bucket to get going. I did hear Kyle. I did hear the crowd, and it came. Yeah, it was nice to see them pumped up about it too. They got to do better. Yeah. Yeah, the wings need to get wider on the fast break. They need to get more form to their fast breaks. Sam, that layup or that 2-on-1, 3-on-1, you gotta go fundamental. You gotta jump stop. Y'all gotta get wide. You gotta run a fundamental fast break on that. That can't happen. Sam got to get fouled. Sam has to go up to dunk that ball. He was avoiding contact. The pass was late. It was clumsy. Much needed win. Yeah, he's going to get more minutes. I remember going into practice where they had the helmets on. I didn't see that. I'll have to go back and look. I'm gonna try to taste my cocktail and hope I don't throw up, y'all. Because that ginger did a number. I think I'll have another sip. Thank you. I do enjoy y'all coming in having a nice nightcap cocktail with me. I got to get back over to we got to get back over to Golf House ASAP. We got to get back over to Golf House ASAP. What up, Charles? He did punch that ball. Yeah, Dre will be fine. Actually, now, you know what, y'all? I can change my name. I can take off the Dunk is Dead. I can take off that Cardinal Bird logo that's on my Twitter. I can go back to having a real Duncan Cardinal Bird. Right? Oh, I get to change my logo. Let me go find where's my Duncan Cardinal Bird, y'all? Where's my Duncan Cardinal Bird? I don't have it on here anymore. I'll do it after the show. Let me look real quick. Do I have a Duncan Cardinal Bird around here? Yeah, let's get this off here. I don't know what happened to that. I must have put that in trash. Where's my Duncan Cardinal bird? It's okay. So I'm sorry, y'all. I was so excited. And Sidney Curry is going to get some dunks, y'all. He just needs some minutes. Don't worry. And everybody heard that. Yeah, but that's a new rule, Fabian. So I can understand what, that's a new rule about the dive, that what do they call it, the pile on rule. So that's a new rule. If Withers didn't know it, it's all good. Dre does need to use the glass when he's in that situation. Bickett, I'm gonna come to you. Let me catch up on this really, really quick. Let me catch up. Oh yeah, Doug, my pleasure. We got a lot more where that came from, so I'm definitely gonna do some. I'm definitely gonna do some video. Actually, I'm gonna do the video, and I'm gonna try to just upload it to the YouTube channel. I'm gonna unmonetize the thing to see if I can show the video. Curly Sam, yep. He's doing a good job cutting off the ball. Low man wins. Fact. Oh yes, yeah. But listen, they were making the right play. It was the right play. It did not go right, but that's how. Listen, the only way they're going to start building up trust is if he makes that pass, and everybody's going to be expecting to get the ball. So even though that play, almost backfired, it's still the right play. He needs some touches around the basket. He got the guy in the air. It's like, Noah, that's jail, baby boy. You get a guy up in the air, you got to jump into him. You cannot let him off the hook. He sure did punch. Yeah, that was on the dive. He might have been explaining to him that's a new rule. That's a new referee emphasis, I should say. Hold on. Yeah, Ellis is gonna find his time. Don't panic about Ellis. Coach got mad. He got trapped in the corner one time. Connor, I need to get over there. Get my at the little bridge area. I think they didn't change the name. Oh, Joseph, I can't believe I called that dude an asshole today. Did y'all hear me? I didn't like that. I felt bad about it. I mean, I meant it, but I felt bad about it. I do not know my dunk count at all. Oh, not in the least. Not in the least. He should have more. Yeah, he definitely should have had one in the second half. Need more than one in the game. Okay, fair enough. The Swinger Convention. Is it really? Damn, I done already had a cocktail. I need to meet Reese down there. I know. It shouldn't have did that. Bickett, what's good?
I was wondering if you're getting to me.
Yeah, I was just catching up in the chat.
Yep. So first of all, I need to tell you, somebody needs to be called an a-hole. You call him an a-hole.
Yeah, look, but the FCC frowns upon that on public airwaves.
That's all right. Drew can pay for that. He can get a fundraiser or something.
Yeah, I can handle a little suspension or something.
we could chip in if you need it.
Right. Yeah, but I know I did. Like I said, I felt bad because it's like, yeah, you don't want to have to say that out loud.
Couple things I take from the night. I think we see Sam's confidence when he starts. He plays so much harder. Unlike last year when he played harder when he was on the bench.
You're right. But Coach did do a good job of rotating them. He did a lot better job of rotating them.
Yeah, he managed the minutes well.
Yeah, I thought so.
Yeah, Malik didn't get too many times. You could tell a couple times Malik got burnt because he was tired. But
you know what? Let me pull up the stats. I'm gonna go ESPN. ESPN, I don't think they have the minutes though, but let me go get the stats for this real quick. Let's see. Let me go.
Another thing I noticed tonight.
I'm listening.
What is Mason and Jalen's problem? Why can't they hold the ball? I mean, both of them look like they're just dribbling off their feet. It looks terrible.
I think Mason's is conditioning, to be honest. I think he would clean it up a lot with conditioning.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Hopefully he didn't have COVID. He could have ran his butt off. But as many minutes he played tonight, I bet you he played 25, 28 minutes.
Hold on. Is this page clean for you? Yeah, hold on, Becky. Let me run this by everybody real quick. Let's see what stands out, what jumps out. 4 for 14, 4 for 11, 6 for 11. Williams went 6 for 7 from the free throw line. He only had 15 points. Ooh. Okay, Williamson 12 points, 6 for 7 from the free throw line. I like that. 3 for 4. He got 30 minutes. Malik still played 28 minutes. Didn't seem like it. Seemed like he played.
Yeah, but he managed those 28 minutes well. He pulled them out.
Yeah. I think he did. Yeah, like he only had Malik on the bench for a few minutes, but
pulled him out
did.
Right before that under 12-minute timeout and all that.
Yeah. Davis 0 for 3, only played 15 minutes, 2 rebounds. Okay.
I like how he didn't stick with Dre, even though Dre was having a bad game. He used to be stick with who was having a bad game and keep his hard head, but he realized he wasn't having a good game and went away from him.
No Lock, 2 of 2 from the free throw line, 22 minutes. Jared West, 30 minutes. Yeah, I mean, you got some good minutes. You got good minutes out of Ellis too. Like I said, 0 for 3 from free throw. You gotta hit your free throws though, Ellis. Mason, 24 minutes, 11 points, 4 for 6 from the line. He has to get fouled. He's the best at getting fouled. Sidney Curry, 2 for 3. He only got 6 minutes. Those 6 minutes out of Roosevelt and Wheeler are huge. But that's kind of what I've been complaining about, before. Just saying, you got to get Malik some breathers. And he really managed those Curry and Wheeler minutes well. And I think for the sake of the long term, we got to get those guys up to about 10. And get Malik down to 19. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because a couple times Malik looked.
You could see
like
when he hit the
done.
wall out there. Yeah. And Jared West, you gotta let him get more aggressive on the defense, Coach. Because he had some clean, some shots and some steals where he's just kind of trying to play.
Well, I think Jared's trying to not get fouls right now, but. Once Coach starts to trust Mason a little bit better, he'll let Jared get more fouls.
Ellis is the only one who shot bad. We shot pretty good from free throw. Curry went 2 for 4. He's not a great three-pointer. Matt Cross, 2 for 2. Okay, 25 for 34, 73%. That's decent. Could do better. 3-point line, 10 for 22, 45%. That's pretty tough. 39% from the floor. That sucks.
Look at Noah's 3-point.
Noah, where he's at? Okay, he's 5 for 7. That's big, but he got the 3-pointers going to the right, and the 3-pointers where he was fully set and shooting in rhythm. He wasn't rushing to get the shot off.
Still looks like they're off balance though.
Well, as long as you're going to the right. It's like a natural, he was in a natural motion on his shot. So off balance is kind of like, okay, if you take off like this and your feet kind of do that, that's just your body naturally turning to face the rim. So it looks off balance to us, but that's really like your natural motion. You know what I'm saying?
To me, it looks like he's pulling a Reggie Miller every time trying to get fouled.
Look, I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying on that. But yeah, like I said, I was okay.
I'm not educated like you though.
No, I was okay with those. Listen, but when he is off balance, I'm like, okay, you're trying to shoot a hero shot sometimes. He does do that sometimes.
Malik killed me a couple times with his shot selection.
Who?
Malik.
What, you just don't like Malik's 3-pointers?
No, I mean I like him when he's
like
open and it's in the moment. I don't like it
the
when
mid-range stuff.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I don't like the mid-range. Just standing there, this flat foot shot that Malik shoots. It's like,
with 18 seconds left in the shot clock.
Yeah.
You ain't that good, man.
I mean, you got to shoot it though, but it's like, again, y'all see how different the game looks when Roosevelt and Sidney go all the way under the basket, looking, either looking for the lob or under the basket. Malik just doesn't really dive to the basket like that.
I had a thought, baby.
Say that again.
What if we put Malik at 4? Is it possible with how slow he is? 5 on defense, 4 on offense.
I think a fresh Malik at the 5 is better than anything you can do. Keeping him fresh. I think our 5s being fresh, and our guards getting to the basket before they check up a 3, 5s being fresh and rolling to the basket, our guards taking it to the basket to set up the 3-pointers. I think those 2 things are going to show the most as far as if we're going to be good. You know what I'm saying? But they have to keep it in their mind. You got to go into the defender's body. You know what I'm saying? Like Matt Cross went left-handed and got blocked. The guy did a good job, but Matt, it's kind of like they got to get it and jump into the guy like Williams did with us. He jumped into our bodies and got the call. A lot of those guys did draw the contact. So
can we not play?
Go ahead.
Can we not play Jalen or Curry at the 4 on offense or on defense and put Malik at the 4 on offense?
So you don't want Malik going? No, Malik's too slow for that off the ball. Because here's the thing: the 1 through 4 are kind of interchangeable, but the 5 is different. Lil JJ was kind of telling me about that. How the 5 is that's an independent position. So like and Malik wouldn't.
So we ain't figured out nothing for the Roosters meeting.
Wait, with Mac?
Yeah, your Roosters meeting hidden.
Oh, with Jalen. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, it's good to get wins when he's not playing good. It's huge because it forces him. When your stars don't play good and you still win, it forces them to adapt and be more selfless. So I think everybody being happy and Jalen gonna look at that film and they're gonna be like, come on, like you don't want to be a drag, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, that foul on the ground might have cost us, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to be the guy pulling down the team. So
we got a time for Sunday yet since they moved the game?
I think it's the same time. I think they just pushed it back a day. I don't know why the ACC pushed that back a day though. That just gave Georgia Tech another day of rest. That's
is it at Georgia Tech?
Yeah.
Are we expecting the DePaul crowd like back in the day?
Oh, you mean to travel down to Georgia Tech?
Yeah, I traveled down last time. 2 years ago? That was amazing crowd.
You know what? I'm gonna ask my dad about that.
Yeah. I can't believe you didn't go down there to see your dad for watch Jalen.
Oh, he was here.
I know, but I can't believe you didn't go to Atlanta to see your boy.
Sit and watch him. Listen, I got to be honest. It sucks in person.
Yeah.
It sucks. Like, you in your home, you can be an animal. You know what I'm saying?
I hear you.
At the stadium, you're just sitting up there around people, and you got to hear people talking shit and all the kind. It just sucks. Like, I like
chewing your nails off.
You said what?
Chewing your nails off.
Yeah. And then when you go there, you see them for 2 seconds after the game, or when you're in Detroit, you get to go in the family room. And I got to be honest, in Detroit, the family room is funner than the actual game because you get to see all the drama, and you get to see the girlfriends, and you get to see the side chicks, and then you get to see the moms, and you get to see the homeboys that's trying to hide the side chicks and trying to keep them separated. The family room is like, ooh, because something be about to go down, and you can just see it. So family room is fun. But the game, like, even when you're sitting up in the lounging area, it's just like, I could do this at home.
Yeah.
And like I said, you don't get to really talk to them after the game. It's just,
Yeah.
I know what you're saying, though, still.
Well, man, I'm going to get off here.
Okay, later. Family rooms are not as fun. I mean, going to the games are not as fun as you would think. Rather see Malik keep being a stretch 5, but when he goes to the basket, he has to convert. Yeah, Malik, he's getting off his feet a little more, little by little. He is getting off his feet a little more. I will say that, but that's why he's more comfortable talking, because he's playing with more aggression. So now you can see more leadership out of him. Tonight was so, I know. Like, I feel like a million. I'm so happy for Mac. I'm so happy for that team. And I'm so happy there's so much y'all can improve on. And you could tell it sunk in their brains today that we're going to have to run hard. We're going to have to cut hard. What good? We run these screens to make the defense make a decision. And if we just walk off of screens, if we don't roll to the basket hard, if we don't cut hard, the defense can just walk around and see everything. But today we picked up the tempo. God, it was a thing of beauty to watch Roosevelt Wheeler. Did y'all see how active he was? It was great. Malik's defense was good when he was fresh. Because he was fresh. He spaced out those minutes a lot more. Oh, when is the Duke game? Or am I going to be at the game? I'm with that. I can agree with that. I can agree with that 100%. Yeah, listen, make sure y'all hit the notifications, because when I do the game watch, Chris, the Sunday game is at 6. Listen, I was talking to Steve the first half. Second half, I said, Steve, I can't even call you. We just got to change up the mojo a little bit. So when I was leaving the room and had the volume up and they were playing good, I couldn't even go back into my own living room. So I just said, please hit the like button while y'all in here. Get back into shape. Yeah, I'd be running them a lot. I would be running them. I think JJ should have got some Jalen minutes too. I think JJ would have got the bench energy good too. Like I said, you can steal 2 minutes. JJ is not going to make a mistake to cost you the game in 2 minutes. I don't think so. And then he might mess around and get a dunk. I don't think he gets abused on defense, but coach doesn't trust him, man. He cut to the basket. It helps out everybody. Like, even when you don't get the ball, it opens the court up for everybody. That is something that of the utmost importance. Cutting off your screens, even when you're not going to get the ball. Don't just cut hard because the play is for you. You have to get that to go to the heads. That's selfish. Like, you can hear when coach used the word magnet. When you cut hard, you become a magnet because you catch the defense's attention. So guys are going to have to realize cutting is unselfish. Cutting hard when you're not getting the ball. That's how you help your team. No, we got Duke and Carolina at home. I agree. Devin, you talking about JJ? Yeah, that one when he got some extra time, he was okay. It's not critical. He's just doing the mistakes that he can't make. Like, everybody has their particulars that gets you in the doghouse. So he just has to stay out the doghouse. Yeah, please hit the like button. So everybody else can see what we're doing here tonight. Matt Cross shooting the air ball, not getting back on defense. They didn't communicate on that. Everybody should have bumped down one man, and he did look tired. But I think he kind of felt sorry for himself on that one. It makes the defense work. Yeah, John. Yeah, but again, I'll say, coach, you have to make sure they cut, and you have to substitute them to keep them fresh and keep them cutting hard. Steve was supposed to do the post game. Hold on real quick. Steve was supposed to do the post game, but it was out on location, and he had a baby, so he couldn't do the post game out on location. When Matt goes to the tape, he's going to do a film session and show how many people sag off when somebody cuts hard, even if they don't get the ball. When we do a screen and roll, it makes everybody sag off. So now everybody sags off. Now Noah Locke gets a cleaner look. They're just going to have to realize you're going to have to cut hard, or Matt got to pull you. But it's going to show up in the tape. Yeah, JJ just can't give up a rebound on a free throw. And it's like, sometimes it might not even be his fault, but it's like, that's the one thing you cannot let happen. Any plays that make him look out physical, that's an instant hook from Matt. Like, Matt will let JJ shoot his three-pointer whenever he wants. That's how I knew he wasn't like in the full doghouse. Because it's not like everything he does he gets in trouble for. It's just certain things he does he gets in trouble for. I thought he looked good tonight. I thought his body language was great. And if he can't work himself out of that situation, then it would, it'll be good for him to go somewhere where he can. I mean, they're going to say the same thing to him wherever he goes. Oh, okay. Cut. He has to get his legs in shape. But he's got to finish or get fouled every time. I can handle Georgia Tech 6 o'clock. I'll be waking up from my nap right there. Yeah, Cross, I thought his body language was great. I love his hair, too. He got his hair twisted. Who else got the hair? Was it Rose? That got the hair twisted? I think hairdos work. Matt Cross had a fresh cut. Look, Look, all y'all got COVID, but y'all damn sure was clean. Y'all haircuts was real clean to be running around here talking about COVID pauses. Why would Jalen give Sam? I think he was trying to do the right thing. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. They didn't look like they were pouting at all. 6 p.m. right in the middle of Lamar game. He's just now coming back, and but if Lamar's not going to be 100%, I need Lamar in his A game, giving Sidney, who's a lefty, the ball right inside, and makes it hard. But yeah. And you could see him getting confident with every play. Sidney was getting more and more confident with every single play. So it was awesome. That was awesome. What else did we learn? Those opening possessions where we gave up 3 rebounds in the first thing. Oh God, I thought Coach Mack was gonna die. I thought he was gonna die. But Sidney, you get that ball down low, you gotta go up through the contact. Don't avoid the contact. Power through it. You are way too strong for that. You are way too explosive. You have to go up through the contact. Again, as much as I love Malik, they pick up bad habits on offense from Malik. Okay. Red State games at 4. Sidney, go up through the contact. It's going to hurt them more than it hurts you, Sidney, I promise. Jalen, you lift all those weights, son. You're going to hurt them. I'm telling y'all, when you get pump faked in the air and you jump and somebody pump fakes you, the guy who jumps, he's either going to clobber you or he should be curling up like this. When he's coming down, the guy who was in the air should be flinching, because he should see you loading up like I'm about to go through this dude's chin. You shouldn't be like flopping on the contact. When you pump fake somebody and get them in the air, you should be like, like I'm about to blast this dude. Because when you get somebody in the air, that's 2 free throws. Now, if you're really good, you kind of time him when he's coming down and you bump him and hit the shot. But whatever you do, when the guy jumps, you have to draw the contact. You have got to draw the contact. Noah Locke had an opportunity. DeAndre Davis, I think, had the opportunity. Sidney, you go through contact. If you try to shoot around them, they're going to block it. And the referee's not going to call it. Because when the referee sees the guy jump in the air, they're getting ready to blow the whistle. All they're waiting on you to do is go through that guy. But when you get them in the air and then you try to go around them, and then they swat down and smack your arm, the referee in his mind is like, well, you screwed that up. You avoided the contact. You avoided that. So the referees, they watch enough basketball to know you get them in the air, you got to jump into them and commit to it. I think he always has that. But see, this is not even trash, y'all. This is just regular fundamentals. Listen, like I said, there has to be a couple of rules, guidelines that say, hey, if you get that guy in the air like that and you avoid the contact and don't score, you got to come out. I mean, even if I get you back in, you got to come out. We have to train the brain to say a guy in the air is dead. You pump fake a guy, he's dead. You're going to the line. If you avoid that, you got to come out. John, what in particular? I don't think I understood that one. Yeah. But you got to tell him it starts with going through contact. And he's so explosive. He's going to hurt somebody else. If somebody jumps and Sidney is loads up and is ready to take that contact, he's going to make people pay for jumping. He's going to do that. Jalen too. Jalen's so much stronger than he realizes. But that's what I said about JJ. There's a difference between playing hard and playing physical. It's a difference. You can play hard, but if you're not playing physical, it's not going to work. Mm-hmm. I couldn't hear it on TV. Yeah, but he has to jump higher. Again, them not jumping around the basket is a Malik rub-off. You can't convince me otherwise. And Reese knows it. See, I don't want it to be hot. I want him to just be a good three-point shooter who takes good shots and hits the shots when he takes them. That's what's going to make me feel better. Be a good three-point shooter. Take good shots. But the other end is going to make your three-pointers better. Taking care of the ball, attacking the basket is going to get you open three-pointers. Yeah, see, and Enzo, that's another thing. Like JJ, with all his potential and talent, people are trying to rush him to the league. But if JJ is not aggressive enough to take it from somebody, then that's just a bunch of people want to get worse than JJ. JJ's not a victim here. He's not a victim. His talent, he has to be aggressive with his talent. He has to go to the free throw. You have to draw fouls. You have to play the sport. JJ is a late bloomer. We took him as a project. He's talented. He played before he was supposed to because of COVID. We need to do some transition emphasis. We do need to do some transition emphasis. But if we get it working, if we establish some transition rules and get it working, and again, discipline based on not getting wide, point guards, jump stop, bounce pass, jump stop, just the fundamentals. It's something that can improve quick. Yeah, that was an awkward play. Nah. With limited minutes, yes. With limited minutes, yes. He can't be out there 30 minutes. You still got to get his minutes down. That's pretty funny. But seriously, they do have to have some practices where only stuff going to the basket counts. Passing and finishing, catching and finishing. We're not physical, so everybody kind of tightens up around the basket. We don't have finishers. Mason is a pretty good finisher. Yeah, but Ross, here's the thing. If you gave Roosevelt all of Malik's minutes outside the three-pointer, Rose would have a lot more production. If Rose played 30 minutes a game, He'd at least have matching production. Lauren, I think they're told not to do that. It's like in the NFL, they don't try to show up the referees because everybody already thinks it's conspiracies, and to protect the product, to protect the what's the word? The trust, to protect the trust of the product, they try not to make the referees the integrity. Sorry, to keep the integrity of the product looking clean. They don't want to replay things to make the referees look bad, and that's in all sports. So yes, I agree with you. If those other guys got Malik's minutes, they would have big time stats too. It was very nice. I was excited. Yes, it made him more efficient. And he got to see, because here's the problem. It made him, I don't want to say it made him uncomfortable, but it made him aware. Like, watch Roosevelt run down to the block, run up, set a good screen. I mean, he's hunting for people to screen. He turns around, tries to screen for Noah Locke. He's wide. He's rolling he's looking for somebody to screen. And then when Sidney came in the second half, it was like, shit. If you went Rose the first half and gave him 10 minutes, Malik 10, Rose 10, and then second half, Malik 10, Sidney Curry 10, be careful. Jared West keep going to the basket. That's why the rest opens up. Y'all have to be a threat around the basket for anything to open up. The Russ thing is coming up, right? They don't want to expose TV Teddy. He knows what he's doing. He's a baller. Mason's still a baller. Like I said, getting shape is next level Mason. Next level Mason is to get his legs really up under him. You know that he won't do that fumbling. He won't stumble. He'll be cleaner once he needs to be in better shape than anybody. You know, and that's the only way he's going to be able to use all his gifts. And it's like, look, and we all been young. Nobody wants to hear you got to do more running than everybody else. But the eyes of people who've seen it before, we just see that if you were in better shape, your legs would be under you. Him and Matt Cross. Y'all just got to get in awesome conditioning. Y'all got to get, Sidney can play at his size. You know what I'm saying? And his minutes. But yeah, Matt Cross, they get tired quick. Mason, he has a great tempo when he has the ball. But here's the thing. When the game speeds up, Mason is kind of got to catch up. And then it's like he purposely slows it down. But it's like, no, Mason, you get more possessions. If you get the ball when you're running the point, get it up the court, probe the defense a little bit. Like, you can have a lot more opportunities if you're in shape. But Mason slows it down and he says, okay, we're going to take one shot at this. But it's like, nah, get it up there and see if somebody makes a mistake that you can take advantage of. Kick it back out. You can run harder off the ball. I don't want him to see Mason standing up at the top of the key, just working it around. And then when he gets his chance, go one-on-one. He's got to get in shape. He got some bad calls. We got some bad calls. Yeah, listen. Curry's he's not a touch guy, but I'd rather have him in there drawing fouls. He can finish, but that's why you want him to draw more fouls. Yeah, this wasn't Russ' retirement game. Yep. No. It is on January 22nd. 22nd. 2-2. No, listen, you got to think he hadn't been playing. So that backboard free throw, it's his first game minutes in a long time. So yeah, he's edgy. Was Teddy one of the officials? I didn't even pay attention. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't like the timing of it though, with interim ADs and presidents. Feels like a marketing job. No, look, he ain't losing weight because of COVID. He losing weight because they need him in better shape. I'm gonna watch the replay. Thank y'all for getting out of here. Make sure you hit the like button before you leave. It's like I said, it's like wiping your feet at the door. Just hit the like button or the dislike button. Yep, 12 to 15, I would love. Because this is going to be a long season. I want a fresh Malik. Malik being fresh is more important than Malik having experience in minutes. Yeah, hit the like button on your way out the door. I'm going to do the replay on here, I guess. If y'all follow me on Facebook, it might be on here. Good night, Lauren. I'm on it, Lauren. Don't get mad at me. Rain, that's my pleasure. What do you mean? If y'all follow me on Facebook, or I might just do a record then. I'll do 5 minutes or something. Yeah, mad respect for sure. Yep. Get on out of here, y'all.